Hi, welcome to Stay Fit with Joy. I'm going to show you how I make a fruit and vegetable juice that gives you lots of nutrients, gives you vitamins and minerals, and gets your serving of vegetables in as well as a little bit of fruits. So what I'm going to use is 2 fruits and 2 vegetables, and I'm going to kind of merge that all together with a little bit of ginger. So the 2 fruits that I'm going to use is an apple and an orange. So first thing I've got to do is peel that apple, slice it, and I have a Ninja blender that I'm going to use, so everything's going to go in here. And it's really good to make juices sometimes because it's not always, you can't always get the amount of fruits and vegetables in a day that you might want to, or if you have a hectic day, it's hard to get those servings in. So this is a great way to get your servings of fruits and vegetables. I mean, fruits are definitely easier to get in because we can eat them as snacks. Vegetables are not always as easy to get in. But the other thing I like about juices, I mean, I add fruit to my juice because I'm not a big just vegetable juice drinker. I do like them. However, it just is a lot more flavorful if you add a little bit of fruit in. So I kind of tend to like to add the fruit in when I make it myself. So this is going to be just a nice complement to each other. These fruits I found and vegetables work very well together. And I can get a serving of fruits and vegetables in. The other thing, again, that I like about juice is that you're having everything raw. And raw is the best way to have your fruits and your vegetables, especially the vegetables. I mean, we usually tend to eat a lot of our fruit raw, but vegetables we tend to cook a lot. And it's just really, really, really good to have raw fruit. That's where you get the most vitamins and nutrients out of the fruit and out of the vegetables. So you really want to try to have those raw veggies and those raw fruits. And this is a great way of doing it. And what I like to do, I use the Nutra blender. I do not use a juicer, because what happens when you use a juicer is it extracts all of the fiber. So it'll take all the pulp out and all the fiber content of that fruit or vegetable. And that is one of the really important parts of having a fruit or vegetable, is getting that fiber to it. So I want to drink all of that. So that's why the Nutra blender, or some sort of blender where all of the fruit blends in there and doesn't extract anything out of it, is the best way to have your juices. So that is what I'm going to be doing. So you can see I'm just cutting the orange and taking all of the skin off and just getting the fruit that's on the inside, and that's going to go right in as well. Now I'm going to go to the vegetables. Carrot, I'm going to peel that first. And then I'm going to rinse it. I like to rinse it after I peel it. I'm going to take the edges off, and I'm just going to chop this up, just to make it smaller pieces, a little bit easier for the blender to blend it. And then I'm going to take spinach, just baby spinach, right out of that container, and I'm going to throw it right into that blender as well. So I want to go with about a cup of spinach. The last thing that I need to do is add a little bit of ginger, and adding ginger just really gives this a nice flavor. So this is ginger right here, ginger root. I'm going to just peel some of the edge off, the skin, the outside part of it, so that I'm kind of just left with the inside flesh of it, if you can see. And the way I like to do it is to grate it. Grate it with like a very small grater, because you don't want to use too much ginger because it can really overpower the flavor of the juice. And if you just kind of cut it into chunks and throw it in the blender, you can be left with certain chunks of ginger. And to me, it's just, if you bite into that ginger, it's very powerful. And it just kind of overpowers everything. And I don't use even too much, just a little bit. Just kind of get a little grate of that ginger. So look, there's like a little bit of that flesh. I'm going to put that in. I got a little bit down here. And that's it. Just a little bit, just to get a little bit of that flavor into it. And then the last thing that I'm going to do to this is add water. So I want it to be more like a juice. I don't want it to be like a smoothie, like a thick smoothie, because I don't really want to have my vegetables thick. I want to I don't want, it's not a smoothie to me, it's more of like a juice. So I want it to be more watery. So I'm gonna add water to it to help kind of grind everything up, but then also keep it a little bit more on the watery side. All right, so let's get all this out of the way. Put this away. Now I can show you the blending process. So this is the Ninja. You're gonna really make that tight, shake it all up, and then just throw it right into that blender. And that's it. So you can see it's really kind of loose. It's not like a smoothie consistency. You'll see when I pour it. So it's more like a juice that I'm going to drink. But I'm going to drink, I'm not straining it. I'm drinking it just like this so I get all that fiber, all those vitamins, all those nutrients. And I pour it over ice because I like it cold. I want it to be cold. It's definitely more like a juice. And you can see it's kind of like this green color. Have it with a straw. And it's actually really tasty. I mean, I wouldn't think that it would be because it's got the spinach. I mean, carrot's kind of on the sweeter side, so I can see how that would be. But I taste more of the apple, the orange, the carrot. I really don't taste the spinach at all. And that ginger just gives it a nice little flavor. And I just feel like I get a burst of energy in this little cup. It's not that many calories, but it is really, really nutrient dense, which is just amazing. So I will have this with my breakfast. I can have it with my lunch so that I can have something and not even worry about cooking vegetables or anything. Just blend it right up and that's it. And it's so simple. So I'll have this, and then this is easy to just throw in the dishwasher and I'm all done. I'm not using a juicer where I've got to clean out all of that mess that goes in it. I'm drinking everything in those vegetables and those fruits, and I'm getting a nice powerful drink here with lots of antioxidants, lots of nutrients, vitamins, minerals in this cup. So if you want to try it, just follow along with this. Very easy. Get those vegetables, get those fruits. You can try different versions of fruits and vegetables. But I really happen to like this combination. It really works well. It's got a really nice sweet taste to it. And I'm getting 2 different vegetables and 2 fruits. And ginger, really good for you. So that is really great to have in there as well. A lot of benefits to having ginger and all those fruits and vegetables that go into the drink.